Hi, hello and welcome to this week's video. I am Dolly Rivero, broker and real estate coach with Elite KY Homes here in Louisville, Kentucky. I come to you live to talk to you about closing costs and closing disclosures. So I had a friend ask me to talk about this subject as there were some confusions around it. So here I am. This is a settlement statement. It's a couple of pages, and this is what I'll go over. Whenever you are ready to close on a property, you normally will receive the settlement statement, CD, as we call it, or closing disclosures within 1 to 3 days prior to closing. However, that statement can change a little. So the final one is the one you signed at closing. Please review it over. Look at all the numbers, as there could be human error while doing this, while going through these numbers. So what's included on this, what's closing cost? So closing costs are costs associated with the purchase or sale of your property. I'll go ahead and talk more about a buyer. From a buyer's perspective, there's a few items. So on this settlement statement, you normally will have sellers and buyers. So either you're a seller, you look at the seller's number. If you're a buyer, you look at the buyer's number. On the things that you'll see. First, the first part will be the financial part. So it'll talk about the sales price, the deposit that you initially gave, so it'll all be included in this statement. It'll show up, and it'll also tell you that your loan amount and any seller's credit, if there's any credit on it. Then the second part would go to property taxes. So any county taxes that are due needs to be paid in a yearly basis. So the bill normally gets to the person that owns the property on December 31st. However, at closing, it gets prorated. So if you bought the property on August, then the person who lived from January 1st to August, whatever closing date is, let's say August 12th, then that person needs to credit the buyer for their portion of their taxes. So that will be in there as well. Then the other section will go loan charges. That includes any loan points, and remember, points are it's money paid to lower your interest rate. Then there's application fee. Then there is a commitment fee. There could be an appraisal. There will be an appraisal fee if you haven't paid it up front. There is a credit report fee. There is a flood certification fee. There is tax services fee. But most importantly, there is a prepaid interest fee. Whenever you close, you have to pay interest from the date you close till the last day of that month. So let's say that you closed on the 12th, like we used before, and this month has 31 days. You have to pay prepaid interest from the 12th till the 31st of this month. So and that all of those charges will be under the loan charges section. Then after that, you'll go towards title charges. Then the title charges would be lender's title insurance, owner's title insurance. There would be forms the attorneys will charge for them to do the work and all the paperwork, documents around it. There is title examination fee, but mainly for documentations as they prepare it and disperse all funds. So there's fees associated with that. And then there's also an impound section, which is for escrow. Normally, if you have on your mortgage, whenever you're getting a loan, if you have not given a 20% down payment, most lenders do not give you an option. So you have to pay your taxes and insurance will be included on your monthly payment. So that monthly payment will be divided between principal and interest, taxes and insurance. If that is the case, on your settlement statement, you will see a section where it says in pounds, and that would be a collection of a few months homeowners insurance and property taxes. And then there will be some adjustment because the lender will want to have a cushion in their end, but they need to balance it out. They will not have more or less than the minimum amount that they'll required. Then the other section will be towards government recording fees. There is recording of the deed, there is recording of the mortgage, and there's also the sales transfer tax that's normally charged to a seller. And lastly, I would say there are the miscellaneous items, and those are mainly for any admin fees that you might have, home warranties that you might have purchased. Also, there you have to pay upfront your homeowner's insurance, your yearly homeowner's insurance, so it will be paid off of that. But that and any other miscellaneous, if the bank also requires you to do some payoffs prior to or at closing or prior to closing, then it'll show in here. So whenever you are looking at this document, please read it carefully. Your realtor will be able to help. This is a document that will be provided by the lender or the closing agency. So I hope this was useful to you. Please comment below, share, like my page. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it, social media, we are there. If you or anyone you know is interested on buying, selling, or investing in real estate, please give us a call. 502-500-4124. Would love the opportunity to earn your business. Thank you, and you have a great day.